things are happening in Haiti. They're having these earthquakes. You know, the president was assassinated. There are gold mines there too.
They're taking absolute liberty in Yemen. Oh my God. You know, them people are still starving over there.
Wow.
And you know what happened a couple of days ago?
What?
You know what they done a couple of days ago? They bombed the prison.
Wow.
Air bomb bombed the whole prison. About 250 prisoners died in there.
And this is why.
Nah, it's mad out here right now. People don't know. Hold on, what's going on?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you know, them people at Yemen have been going through it. Like Haiti, yeah, man. Haiti, yeah, even the earthquake in Haiti and all them things there. You never know, man. These people could be up underground with certain borers as well, digging out the floor. That's gonna create, because these people are always digging.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's gonna make the earth a bit funny, along with their so-called global warming, which we all know that is planet Nibiru. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's gonna affect the place as well. And then on top of that, they've got their 5G stuff in their air, which is gonna affect.
See that, right?
Yeah, so everything that is just, and on top of it, their own pollution on top of it, and their chems. So with all that, yeah, man. But they lie so much, man. Like you were saying, the world map ain't what people think it is. I heard through some research, right? That Africa is supposed to be 10 times bigger than what it is showing on the map.
I heard that too. Yep.
That's crazy.
They want us to think that it's smaller and that we can all fit in there. And I'm like, we probably could.
Yeah.
But between that side and our side, before, like I said, before the shifts happened, it was all one big mass of land. So, you know, with because what connects us is what is it, the Panama Canal with Mexico and South America? That's it. Otherwise, we're all, you know, if we didn't have that little bridge land there, and you take that out and you peg us together, South and North America fit perfectly. So that's one whole big land mass, you know, of everything. And the mounds that are like in Ohio in the United States are similar to the mounds that are in Mexico. So they don't want us to know this though. And it's like, and this is why we have people walking around like the lost tribe of Shabazz. They don't know who they are because they've been taught a lie to them. They've been told a lie.
Yeah, so, and then what do they get fed? They get fed celebrities.
There you go.
Cars, work, get your own house, have your kids. You know, that normal life that everyone lives. Go to work, have a drink on the weekend, 2 holidays a year. Let's not learn nothing. Let's just stay in the matrix. Keep eating restaurant food. It is buy nice clothes. That's it. Come on, people. That's how they paint it. That's how they paint it, man. You got to research that. So we got to research this stuff. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the documentary of James Amrell Berg. He actually got sent to Antarctica, and something happened over there, and he came back. And basically, when he flew over basically to Antarctica, and when he came back, he was saying, "No, there's more land than what they're saying." Rah rah rah. And the guy ended up disappearing. Huh? You
can't go to certain parts in Antarctica. They have it blocked, like the Area 51.
Well, he's saying that he flew over them. He was basically saying he flew over them. The walls, the high walls in Antarctica.
Wow.
He said he flew over there, and there was more to the story, basically. So he's saying that the world map is not really positioned the way people think it is, because it doesn't make any sense to him.
And they also, theory is that Antarctica has like a portal where there's like, you know, the Middle Earth people come in and out through there. Some speculate.
Are you talking about that big hole that someone flew into?
Yeah,
you're right. There's supposed to be well, you know, someone said they flew into it basically, and they ended up inside another world basically. And yeah, you could say it's a portal, innit? Sounds more like a portal.
Right.
Let me tell you something, yeah? I've had a few dreams about Antarctica, innit? and they've been kind of mad still. You're gonna hear about Antarctica a bit more later on in life.
What about the Bermuda Triangle? What's the deal with that? They say.
You know what? Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle is a very strange anomaly. Yeah, it's like it's like there's some type of it could be an underground base, it could be an underground alien base. When I say alien, I mean fallen angels. Basically, there's some sort of mad construction of metal or something underneath there. So when you fly over it, it just dismantles your machinery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
now,
so like a magnetic force.
Metal, yeah, and that's the reason why I'm saying metal. They're not saying metal, but I'm saying that sounds to me that there's a construction of something underneath there, which is so powerful that it's pulling the electronics off of people's planes. The crazy thing about the Bermuda Triangle, if you go left around the globe, they got the Dragon Triangle. And
what they got?
Yeah, they got a Dragon Triangle, which is in line with the Bermuda Triangle, which is really weird. And it's the same type of distance as in what you can't fly over. And that's really strange too. So it's not only the Bermuda Triangle, there's one called the Dragon Triangle. It does exactly the same thing.
So what are those people like? What's the nationality on that island then? On those islands then, should I say?
But I don't know, man. Penguins, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You see over there, bro, I don't think over there they've got like, you know, like you get the, what they called again? The people that live in the snow.
Igloos and,
yeah.
I mean, what
they called, man? I just had it in my head, bro. But the snow people, them, yeah?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't remember right now. But they can't really have them people there living up in Antarctica, bro. It's not that. They're more like South Polish, you know what I'm saying?
So they're used to the cold at a certain level, but they're not used to the wetness.
Yeah, Antarctica's a different type of beast. They got people living there that are from military and places like that. It's not, and science, you know, people that do science and stuff, they go and camp there. They ain't got that average people there just living there like that. You understand? I wouldn't advise them to live there either, to be honest.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Not the knowledge that I've got from the Book of Enoch and the book. Nah, I wouldn't advise no one to live there.
What does it say?
There's some things underneath there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, the world leaders, they can go there and set up base there because they work with them. But that's another story.
Yeah.
There's a few other places like that. And we were talking about that earlier. Not only just energy on the land, there's a lot of energy under sea. Makes you wonder. A lot of people be talking about, there's underground bases, and that could be a possibility, bro. You know what I mean? Would it affect the electronics if someone was to, you know what I mean, ride over there? And why is it only a couple specific places? Or maybe the government's got their own bases under there. You know, who knows?
You know, I think us normal people don't have the technology to find that out. And if you do find that out, you'll be eliminated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be maybe they got their own bases underneath there, and that's what they tell people to keep them away from their own base.
Yeah. You know, it could be a fairy tale because I've never witnessed it by eye.
Yeah, we're not going to witness everything by eye. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
But it just, apparently it still happens to this day. So it must be a thing. You know? I'm not saying that but I don't know if it's a thing of like everyone that's flown over there, but it's a no-go area, so you can't even have the opportunity to try it.
Yeah, even if you wanted to.
And the funny thing about it, what do? That's all they tell us, and it's a closed case. Don't ask no more questions about it. Don't worry about it. Get on with your lives. You know what I mean? These people, that's what they do, man.
What is it? Project Bluebeam? Is that where the alien cover up?
No. Yeah, Project Bluebeam. That's like that whole holographic.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that beaming holograms into the air.
Well, I'm not going to be surprised if they don't use that to create some kind of destructive, apocalyptic kind of thing. Because everything, you know, it's all for show. It's like a movie.
Yeah, you know what it is? People like me and you will know better, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people out here that won't, so, you know.
Right.
Like I said before in one of the other shows, when certain people see certain things, their heart's gonna bust out their chest. But when you've got the knowledge of certain things, your heart, you might get a bit shook, but your heart won't bust out your chest. Right? You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Because they the thing about it, I think because so much people talk about it sometimes, it's like they stop doing it for a bit. Like they might plan to do something that, you know what, let's use this hologram to scare the head out of it. But then people start talking about it and they think, no, don't do it yet, let's improve it. Just give it some time to improve it. Let's improve it, you know what I mean? And I think they just pick when they want to do this stuff. You know what I mean? Because what people don't understand is that all them chems that they spray in the air,
right?
And plus with the electronic, I don't even like saying 5G and all that, but the 5G and the 6G, to be honest, all that in the air will allow them to be able to project whatever they want. Because they've already, over the years, prepared the air, prepared the sky for the projection. You see, they've already pushed as many elements and stuff they went into the air and pumped as much as they went into the air. So that will be able to help them to project what they want.
That's true.
But I've actually put a video out on the guy, a scientist, actually breaking that down, how certain molecules and light go together will help you project certain things. And he broke down that the molecules that they're spraying, you understand?
Wow. Yep.
So it's deeper them basically them satellites as well that Elon. See, Elon, he's a crafty one because I want people to understand. I want people to understand this about Elon.
He is a crafty one. I like that word.
Yeah, he might seem like a soft, cool dude.
I don't like him.
Do you know what I mean? Like, even the way his voice is. You have to understand how these people do things out here, man. If you really pay attention to all the stuff we've learned in the past about certain particulars, you know what I mean? Like, the way that his voice is so soft, you know what I mean? The way that when you look at Elon, you don't see any type of, like, you know, that you think you'd never have a problem with this guy, you know what I mean? That's nothing, no aggression, no emotion, nearly, you know what I mean? Apart from when he starts talking about his stuff. That guy's blasting satellites into the sky, man. He's got a load of satellites up there. That's messing with this anyway, man. I can't, you know, some videos I can't go too deep, man, because these people are sick, man. I want to lock off my channel.
Now, I think it was 2 years ago, Texas had this snowstorm that they've never seen in like 30 years. He was supposed to, I think, buy some land out there or something, or his, the warehouse was supposed to go out to Texas. And I'm like, I find it ironic that this snowstorm would happen. The weather was so warm one day, because we had that same type of atmosphere, because when they got hit, we got hit with like this rain, but they got hit with snow that they've never seen in 30 years. And the day before was warm. And then that snowstorm came and then knocked out their light. They had no electricity for almost a week or so.
When you're talking about lately, that's been going on now.
Yes.
Lately, yeah. Yeah, that's been happening a lot. And you just said a great point there. People keep bypassing it when people say, oh, this ain't happening in 30 years. This ain't happening in 60 years. This ain't, you know, people just listen to that and just carry on. But it's like, it's a sign, isn't it? It's a sign.
Like, yeah, don't you think that's weird? Like,
yeah, it's weird, man.
But what I'm saying is, like, that guy, the Musk guy, he it's just ironic that he was trying to get land out in Texas, and then that snowstorm happened. And then you're telling me how he's sending up stuff and, satellite. And I'm like, that's probably what he was doing.
Well, it all affects the whole, it affects everything. You know, just like when Captain James Kirk, what's his name, William Shatner, went up the other day and he kept talking about that thin blue line of air. That thin blue line of air, he wasn't lying when he says, we're damaging that thin blue line of air. Like, he wasn't lying when he said that. That was the truth. Like, there's only so much you can do to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And They're scientists, man. They've been working on these things for years. They know how to manipulate things. They know what to do. You know what I mean? So it's like they're gonna do it, and that's it. Because they can go in their underground bunkers and breathe their oxygens that they've got set up underneath.
Exactly.
There. And you know,
they're mad scientists.
Yeah, mad scientists. They've been working on this stuff for years. You know, and that's another thing as well. Them underground bases that they got, but they can do what they want. They got seeds packed under there. Listen, if they really wanted to leave us out there, it would be the worst thing they could ever do, though, because they'd be buried alive.
Right, and that's why some people have reservation about, you know, the Jabington, because it can mess up your DNA, and with and them putting that 5G out.
Oh yeah, that's what they're gonna activate it. Yeah, basically. It's still, that's what I'm saying. People have to understand. Look at all the things that have been put out in what process. Look at all the things that they're talking about. Listen, when 3G and 2G come out, that wasn't even a big conversation. Listen.
Right.
And then you got AI and you got robots and all this stuff coming as well. Why are these people trying to build robots that do people's work? Who said that we need work, man? What are you doing? Like,
exactly.
You didn't even ask the people if we want this. You know what I mean? So what are we gonna be doing? What are we gonna be doing then? You know? That's crazy, man.
Walking around here deaf, dumb, and blind.
Yeah, that's what it is, basically.